So here I'm at the skate park. I actually love the idea of doing some yoga here because I think it's really cool watching people skate as well. So it's a nice spot. You've got some ramps um, and some different props that are really nice for doing some yoga poses. So today we just have it in the background in the park. We're lying down on our back, starting off in constructive rest, bringing our feet mat distance apart. Our legs are bent, allowing our knees to fall in against each other. And with this, just trying to readjust slightly so that your lower back is completely in contact with the ground. Bring your left hand to heart center, your right hand to your lower abdomen, closing your eyes and just breathing here, allowing your body to settle in the space as we start our practice today. So constructive rest, the position we're now in, is a nice way to start, again, as it supports our lower back. Lots of people can find their lower back a little bit weak or can notice some pain in it. So this is a nice way to just start by giving it some loving at the beginning of our practice. Got a little pooch there coming in for a view. Bringing our hands to cactus and now windshield wiping our legs to the right as we bring our gaze to the left. Again, you can just leave your legs as they are, or if you like, you can bring your right foot onto your left knee if you want that bit deeper of a stretch. So just see wherever you're at today and go with that. Clearly I'm chilling because I have the sun on my face, eyes closed, enjoying this one. It's just breathing in and out and then coming back to center, and now opposite direction, bring your knees windshield wipering over to the left, leaving them like that as your gaze turns to the right, or if you like, bring your left foot on top of your right knee to get a deeper stretch. And again, this is a nice gentle twist as well for us. Just massaging out the body today and bringing our feet back to center, bent legs. From here, we're going to catch our right knee and draw it in towards our chest. So our fingers are interlaced around the back of our knee, just below it. This man here on the left is a right legend. I think he passed 4 times and in the end he asked me, was I doing classes? So we'll hold this in, breathing softly. And then we'll reach our leg up straight and give a nice little stretch for our hamstring. So we'll interlace our fingers and hold it behind our right shin. If it feels like too deep a stretch, remembering you can always to bring a scarf around your leg and hold on to it with your hands, or a strap, anything like that. And if you want to go deeper, you can bring your peace fingers around your right toe. Then we lower that, we'll bring our left knee into chest. Again, you'll probably feel this contraction in your left hip area. It might feel a bit tight. And if you feel it's too intense, you can always loosen your knee a little bit further away. Keeping our gaze soft and really tapping into our breathing here. And from here, we'll raise our left leg, flexing our toes, interlacing our fingers and holding behind our shin, holding onto our toe with our peace fingers, or using a scarf. And just using that inhale and exhale to go a little deeper, then lowering our left leg down, turning to our left side and pressing up with our hand into a nice seated position. So we're going to bring our legs nice and wide, so as wide as they will come today, that is comfortable for us. And then we'll start to slowly hinge forward from the hips. So you're going to flex your feet, and this is going to help you to hinge. So as you hinge forward, bring your gaze down and forward, and as you see, if your breath is allowing you to go that little bit deeper, then fold deeper. If not, then stay where you are and just focus on breathing into the sensations you're feeling in your body, and then coming back up. From here, we'll keep our left foot as it is. We'll turn our right foot, bend it and bring it in so that our foot is against our upper left thigh. We'll rotate our hips towards our left foot, reach our arms overhead and bend forward. From here, allowing the upper body to come down and forward. Can bring our hands to our foot or the ground. wherever is comfortable. Gaze soft. And gently coming back up, we'll do the same on the opposite side. So we'll bring our right foot out, bring our left foot in, angle our hips so that we're face towards our right foot, flexing our toes back towards us. Make any readjustments you need. Reach your arms overhead and folding forward. That's me being like, is the camera actually getting this? It was very hard to see with the sunlight. I was facing the sun, but happy days it worked. So coming back up to center, and we'll gently transition onto our knees. So again here, if you have sensitive knees, maybe put a towel folded up or a blanket underneath. So we're going to come onto the tips of our toes. We're going to reach our right hand for our right heel, and we're just going to arch back slightly, raising our left hand behind us. So again, as you can see, this is just a nice bend for the back and a nice opening for the chest, and a nice way of saying thank you nature for the sunshine. And then we'll come back up and we'll move to the opposite side. Now if you want to go deeper, you can bring your feet flat to the ground. So you bring your left hand to your left heel, reaching back, arching your back and raising your right hand overhead and enjoying the breeze. And then coming back up. From here we'll sit down into child's pose, give ourselves a moment to reset. So bum to heels, hands stretched out, shoulder distance apart, head between hands, forehead to ground, gaze soft. Notice the little birdies flying around. From here we'll side stretch our child's pose, so turning to the right, walking our right hand over as we really press back through our left hip and placing our left hand on top of our right for that deeper of a stretch. Inhaling and exhaling all the while. And when we're ready, walking back through center and over to the left onto the little skate ramp in this case. So this time we're really pressing through the right hip as we reach through our left hand, place our right hand next to it or on top for a deeper stretch along our right side. Again, gaze is soft between our hands, and then we reach back to center. From here, coming up into a tabletop position, so take a moment to readjust yourself, wrists beneath shoulders, knees beneath hips, and from here we're just going to do some cat's cows. The inhale, and in the exhale, arching our back, coming into a cat position. On the exhale, we're going to hinge from the tailbone and reach up. And on the exhale, we're going to curl that tailbone, upper back, shoulders, and release. On the inhale, as we raise our gaze, and the exhale as we arch. Inhale, we're going to tilt the pelvis and raise our gaze. And exhale as we arch. From here we're going to come back to a tabletop position, really grounding through our hands as we lift our knees a couple of inches off the floor and just try and hold here for a moment. So this is a nice pose to get a little bit of core strength. And then dropping the knees, curling our toes, and sitting back or bum to heels. So this is a good time to do our toes pose. Loosen out those feet. So sitting back, bum to heels, readjusting if you need to, making sure all 10 toes are in contact with the ground. Bring your hands to the tops of your legs. Spine stacked tall above the hips. Neck relaxed. Gaze soft. And if you need to, as I'm saying, you can come forward onto your hands, tap your feet at any moment, and then come back in. But if you can hold a stretch, sit with it, you'll feel the benefits after. And just really focusing on our breathing in this one. So it's quite a challenging pose as we're on our feet so much during the day, not giving them that much love and that much stretching. So this is a nice way to work that out. And then from here, we'll come forward into a cross-legged position. A little smile for ourselves. Well done. Readjust the hair. Boom. As you go forward, may you have peace in your thoughts, your words, your heart, your body and soul. Namaste.